You pull the cord on your 2-year-old mower. Nothing. You pull again. Still nothing. You bought it brand new. You followed the manual. You stored it in the garage all winter. And it's already dead. Meanwhile, your neighbor is still running a mower from 1987. Starts on the second pull every single time. Same grass, same weather, same seasons. That's not luck. That's not a fluke. That's the result of 3 deliberate changes made to the machines sitting on store shelves right now. Changes that happened quietly over 2 decades while nobody was paying attention. Corporate consolidation replaced engineering with cost cutting. Government regulations sealed the one part you could have fixed. And Congress filled the fuel supply with a chemical that dissolves the engine from the inside out. Today we're exposing exactly what happened to the American lawnmower. Who changed it, how they changed it, and what you can actually do about it. You walk into Home Depot on a Saturday morning, you're staring at a wall of lawnmowers. 20 brands, 20 different logos. Craftsman, Cub Cadet, Troy-Bilt, Ryobi, Husqvarna, Toro. Prices ranging from $200 to $800. You assume these are competing companies fighting each other to build a better product at a better price. That assumption is wrong. 4 parent corporations now control virtually every brand on those shelves. Stanley Black & Decker spent $1.9 billion in 2021 to acquire MTD Holdings and XL Industries, giving them Cub Cadet, Troy-Bilt, and the entire Craftsman outdoor line. Husqvarna Group, a Swedish conglomerate, controls Husqvarna, Poulan, and Weed Eater. Tektronic Industries, headquartered in Hong Kong, owns Ryobi, Milwaukee, and the Walmart exclusive Hart brand. The Toro Company controls Toro, Exmark, and Lawn Boy. What looks like a competitive marketplace is actually 4 corporations painting different logos on machines engineered to hit the lowest possible price points demanded by the same big box retailers. One industry insider described their chainsaw lineup as rainbow saws. Same factory, same components, different colors, different price points, different names. You think you're choosing between products. You're choosing between paint jobs. And the engine powering most of those machines was built by one company, Briggs & Stratton. Founded in Milwaukee in 1908. At their peak, they employed 11,000 workers and generated $2.5 billion in annual revenue. They powered more lawnmowers than any manufacturer on the planet. In 2020, they filed for bankruptcy. A New York private equity firm bought the entire operation in 63 days. Days before the filing, executives awarded themselves $5 million in retention bonuses. That same week, retiree health insurance for the factory workers who had built that company with their hands was canceled. To understand what broke, you first have to understand what they built. In 2005, Congress passed the Renewable Fuel Standard, mandating ethanol in the national gasoline supply. By 2022, the target reached 36 billion gallons. Today, approximately 95% of the gasoline you pump contains 10% ethanol. Your car handles it without complaint. Fuel injection systems and onboard computers adjust the mixture in real time. A lawnmower has none of that. It has one carburetor, fixed jets, and no computer. It cannot adapt. Ethanol absorbs moisture from the air. When the water content tips past a threshold, the ethanol separates from the gasoline entirely and sinks to the bottom of the tank. This can happen in as little as 30 days. That corrosive mixture gets drawn directly into the carburetor, dissolving rubber seals, clogging fuel jets, and eating through aluminum castings. Briggs & Stratton's own Vice President of Research and Development stated publicly that ethanol causes permanent, irreversible engine damage. Every off-season, your mower sits idle, its own fuel is attacking it from the inside, and here is where it becomes a trap. At the exact same time Congress was mandating corrosive fuel, the EPA was sealing the carburetor shut. Phase 3 emission standards, effective by 2012, required tamper-proof carburetor settings on all new small engines. No adjustment screws, no rebuild kits. When ethanol corrodes the unit, there is no repair. There is only a $100 to $300 replacement that will fail in exactly the same way. To meet emission targets, these sealed carburetors are also calibrated lean from the factory. Less fuel relative to air, that reduces emissions but runs the engine hotter with no sensor to detect the stress and no way to correct it. Cheaper materials, corrosive fuel, a sealed system that cannot be fixed. 3 forces, 1 engine, 1 outcome. So what do you actually do about it? 3 options exist outside the big box system. Find a vintage pre-2000 flathead engine on an old Snapper or Toro. These were built to be repaired, not replaced, and a growing community of enthusiasts keeps them running strong. Buy commercial grade. Honda GX engines deliver 2,000 to 5,000 hours. Kawasaki FX engines on commercial zero turns are equally durable. The lifespan is 3 to 10 times longer, making the higher price dramatically cheaper over time. Or go battery electric. For a suburban lot, modern battery mowers genuinely work and avoid the ethanol problem entirely. Just go in with clear eyes on battery degradation and replacement costs. Your father's mower lasted because it had iron sleeves, a carburetor he could fix, and fuel that wasn't dissolving it from the inside. All 3 of those things were taken away in the same 2 decades. Subscribe to our channel. Because some machines were never meant to last.